Hi guys, Maria here. Today we're checking in on the horses at both Muller Meadows and Heavenly Side. Here's what's happening today. Good morning from a awakening Moonlight Meadows. The world outside looks a bit tired, the snow has turned into a grey wet blanket and the sky is overcast. But you know what? That won't dampen the mood. It's on days like these that I find the peace of the stable most rewarding. Today is a busy day. I'm finally working with a horse who has been here for about a month now, but whom I haven't officially introduced to you yet. Get ready for your first meeting with Prince. This is him, Prince. For the loyal viewers, he might look familiar, as he made a brief appearance in the video where I went to test ride him. Prince is a true all-rounder, a horse of all trades. But if you really want to see him in his element, you have to let him jump. He has that natural go towards the obstacles. Character-wise, he's a total sweetheart, a real teddy bear with people. However, he can be a bit assertive towards other horses. He'll occasionally throw a warning kick if they don't respect his personal bubble. And there's one horse in particular he has a weakness for. My Dutch warmblood mare, Queen. It's almost funny to see. As soon as she is nearby, he starts neighing and completely loses his focus. Real butterflies in the stomach here at the stable. While we're enjoying the new horses here, there are also worries. We recently discovered that Milky Way has a lump near her left hind leg, right where her belly meets her flank. It's an incredibly awkward, mobile spot because the skin there is constantly under tension when she walks. We're worried it might cause her pain. The difficult part is the uncertainty. We simply don't know what it is yet. We're facing a dilemma at Moonlight Meadows. Do we go for a fine needle aspiration, a small prick to see what kind of tissue it is? Or do we skip that step and have it surgically removed immediately? The latter is a big deal. It's an expensive procedure and a heavy strain on her body. For now, I've decided not to ride her. We're giving her rest and hoping fervently that the lump doesn't grow while we make a final decision. My horse's recovery always comes first.
fence line whispered, I'm alone. Your name still.
Today I'm also riding Flutter. She isn't my own horse, but belongs to my boyfriend Zane. He has his hands more than full at the moment. Flutter is an 8-year-old mare we picked out together for Zane. As you know, Zane is a true Western rider, but he was eager to learn how to jump. Not to win the highest prizes in the show ring, but to challenge himself and build a new bond with a horse. Zane is currently in the wild woods. Unfortunately, reports have come in of people poaching deer and illegally felling trees. As a ranger, he has to go there to restore order. Back to Flutter, she is a great jumper, but she comes with an instruction manual. She's quite spooky. Just a few days ago, she bolted and bucked when a car pulled into the parking lot. That's exactly why I'm riding her now. I want to help her find that calmness so Shane can safely continue with her later. I don't really fancy having to catch a runaway horse later on. And then there's Rosie. It's time to mount up. We are slowly saying goodbye to a phase because soon we will be weaning Chico. He's over 6 months old now, a headstrong little horse who needs to find his own way. Lately, there's been a heaviness around me that I found hard to shake, a deep sense of loss. Every day I thought of Kitty, Nightstorm, Zurich, Moon, and Star. They weren't just horses, they were the foundations of my soul. They taught me that the most beautiful things in life cannot be forced. They taught me that patience isn't just waiting, but a form of trust. When they were gone, I felt lost, and even though Rosie was here all along, I seemed to have lost the way to her heart through my own grief. But over the last few weeks, something has changed. While the world around us was cold and grey, I found a warmth in her stall that I had forgotten. Today, as we moved through the arena together, it felt as if the fog in my head has finally cleared. With every breath we share, I feel a little more healed. Rosie doesn't ask for a perfect rider, she only asks for my presence. And in that simplicity, I found myself again. The horses of my past cleared the path, but Rosie is the one teaching me how to walk again. Moonlight Meadows has become a place of hope once more. And so another day at Moonlight Meadows comes to a close. It was a day of extremes. From the fresh new energy of Prince and the joyful crush he is harboring, to the serious concerns for Milky Way and the tough decisions we have to make for her. It was a nice step in for Zane with the brave Flutter while He protects nature in the wildwoods, but the most beautiful moment of the day was the peace I found with Rosie. Sometimes you only realize after a long time that the support you needed was standing right next to you in the stable all along. Despite missing the horses of the past, it feels as if the circle has become a bit more complete today. The snow may be melting away, but the passion for this place and these animals only continues to grow. Thanks for visiting Moonlight Meadows and Heavenly Side today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more joyful rides. Bye bye!